Hey, what is up, guys? I am finally back. I haven't uploaded in like a week, so I figured I would give you the Shenron Gogeta deck tech. Obviously, since our leader is Shenron, we are going to be running the Dragon Ball leader. This is a really good leader, but it has one thing. It can attack. You can attack with either side. So you won't be turning this sideways and swinging, except for this next skill, the Activate Main. You can turn it sideways to search your deck or life for 2 Dragon Balls and put them in your hand. So it searches out your Dragon Balls, which is basically self-awakening. It's really good. And if you search your life, you also, get closer to that super combo, which is super important. Then it has Wish. When there are up to 7 Dragon Balls, or when there are 7 Dragon Balls in your drop area, choose 1 desire card from your drop area, add it to your hand, and flip it over. And when you flip it over, it is Miraculous Arrival Shenron. This is a really good leader, like I said before. It can attack. But it has 3 abilities, basically. They put it under 1, but it has 3 different modes. Activate Main. Once per turn, choose 1. Draw a card. Choose a desire card in your hand with an energy cost less than or equal to your current energy and activate its Activate Main skill. And its Wish. Remove 7 Dragon Ball cards from your drop area from the game. If you do, choose 1 of your battle cards and it gains plus 10,000. That's huge. And even better, triple attack, so it can swing 3 times. And it gets those for the duration of the turn, and then at the end of turn, flip Shenron over. So it goes back to Dragon Ball, and since the Dragon Ball cards were removed from the game, you won't be leaving the Dragon Ball. But usually, when you have the Dragon Ball, and you flip them over, and you use your Wish, it's just game right there. So, now we'll be getting into the battle cards. I'll be doing the extra cards after this. Step 1 is Dangerous Journey Bulma. This is, I believe, a promo card. It's really good when you play this card. If your leader card is Shenron card, which it is, choose 3 battle cards with energy cost 3 or more in your drop area, shuffle them into your deck, and then draw a card. So it's a 1-drop, shuffle, recursion, and draw a card. Really good. Up next, Dark Power Black Masked Saiyan. This is really good. It's a counter to Storm. Everyone is running either this or the Crisis Crusher. If you have the Crisis Crusher, you might want to run it over this, but I just preferred this. Next up is our Super Saiyan Son Goku. I know there are a lot of one-ofs in this deck, but I'll be getting into some 4-ofs soon. It's just, vanilla 20k 1 or 2-drop. We really only run it to Union Patora into one of the big Gogetas. Up next is our first playset. It is our playset of Temporal Rescue Trunks. It is the new super combo. It's really good when you're at 5 life, draw a card, but it gives plus 10 no matter what, so it's really nice. But it's just a super combo, really basic stuff. Then we have our 4 Sneak Attack Vegetas. It's, 3-drop, 15k, barrier, and when it attacks, they put 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. It's, hand control, but really we want to be using this with Union Patora to get out Gogeta. Sorry if the camera is a little shaky. I'm trying a new stand for recording and it's wobbling on me. Our 3 Preface of Recovery Son Goku. It's, 3-drop, 15k, barrier. But when you play it, you untap 2 energy, so it's basically a 1-drop 15k, which is a pretty good rate. But, once again, this is really just for the Gogeta, Union Patora. Next, our Shenron Figure of Majesty. Great, great card. Here, I'll actually put the other one on top. Easier for you guys to read it. It's a 4-drop, 20k. It can't attack either. Most of the Shenrons can't. And it has activate once per turn, sparkling 5. So you can only do this once per turn, and if you have 5 cards in your drop. Draw 1 card, and then choose one. Untap 2 of your energies. Choose 1 battle card with an energy cost of 2 or less in your drop and play it. Choose your leader card, or one of your battle cards, and it gets +5 and critical for the duration of the turn. That last ability is really, well, critical, excuse the pun, with the triple attack given by your leader, because then they won't be drawing the cards from attacking. Which, you know, really good. Next up is our 3 at all cost Vegetas. This is a really good card. When you play it, draw a card, and then choose 1 of your energy and switch it to active mode. Then the activate main is choose 2 cards in your life and add them to your hand. It gets +3,000 power for the duration of the turn for each energy you have. If you have 5 or more, you choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, KO it, and it gets triple strike for the duration of the turn. Really good. If you have Shenron, if you have the leader flipped over and the Shenron figure of majesty, this becomes just huge. You can get it into a, I think, 45 or 40 crit, triple attack, triple strike. Which, that just ends games right there. Next is the Infernal Villainy Cell. This is a really good card. Basically, it costs 1 combo with, as you can see, and it gives +10. And when you combo with the card, draw a card. It's a super combo for 1, so it just gives a little bit more consistency and draw support if you've already used your Trunks. Next, you guys probably remember this card from the box, Shenron the Wishgranter. This is the big boy Shenron. It's 25k 5-drop, so pretty hard to get out unless, you know, you're running some extra cards, maybe some objections. It has the permanent, it can't attack, and it has auto sparkling 7, so you can only activate the auto if you have 7 cards in your drop. When you play this card, draw 2 cards and then choose 1. You can choose 4 of your energy and switch them to active mode. So it's basically a 1-drop, draw 3. Or 1-drop, draw 2, sorry. The second one is choose 1 battle card with an energy cost 3 or less from your drop and play it. Or choose 1 of your leader cards or battle cards and it gets +15 power and triple strike for the duration of the turn. Usually you'll just be using it for the draw support, maybe get a body on the field, but you won't be using that last one in most circumstances. Of course, it's possible, but usually you'll just be having a at all cost Vegeta that already has triple strike. Next up is our 2 Ultimate Fusion Gogeta. Like I was saying, this is the Gogeta we want to fuse into. It costs 4. Has double strike and sparkling 5. When you play the card, draw 2 cards, then choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards and put them at the bottom of their deck in any order. Really good, gets threats off the field, draws cards, and overall is just, you know, 25k double strike for 4 energy, which is not bad. Then is the big boy Gogetas. The Gogeta Hero Revived. This guy has a lot of abilities. First off, it has triple strike, which combos really well with crit from the Shenron figure of majesty and triple attack from the leader. Has Union Fusion, blue, and 3 for a Son Goku and a Vegeta. It has Barrier, it has Deflect, and it has Auto Sparkling 10. When you play this card, if you have 5 or more energy, choose one card from your life and place it in the drop area. Your opponent shuffles the cards in their hand into their deck and then draws 3. So your opponent, they're going along. You play this Gogeta. They're now at 3 cards in hand. It's a 30k triple strike. Use your leader, it becomes a 40k triple strike, triple attack. Use Shenron, or the figure of majesty. It's now a 45k triple strike, triple attack, critical. And they have 3 cards in their hand. I don't think they're comboing out of it. So this is kind of the game ender card. Next is our extra cards. Of course, we run the 7 Dragon Balls. It's just a really good card. It has Dragon Ball, it lets you awaken, and it's just a 0-drop draw card. It's pretty basic. You all probably know what Dragon Ball does. Next up is Senzu Bean. Everyone knows this card. For 1, activate battle, choose one of your cards. It gains plus 5,000 for the duration of the turn, and you choose 2 of your energy and switch them to active mode. So, it untaps 2 energies and gives plus 5 for 1. So essentially, you're discarding a card from your hand to untap an energy and give plus 5 to something. Seems really good to me. Next up is our 2 Dragon Radar. This searches out, just the Dragon Balls. It has activate main, choose one. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to a total of 2 Dragon Ball or Desire cards and add them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Then, the other ability is choose up to a total of 2 Dragon Ball or Desire cards from your drop area and add them to your hand. So this gets back your Child Wish or your World Peace, or if you're in a pinch, you can just play it to draw 2 cards from grabbing 2 Dragon Balls. Really good card, but I believe it's a little expensive, so you might not be able to get your hands on one. Next up is 3, drop 1. Is 3 Power Burst. This is the black counterattack from Miraculous Revival. It has counterattack. If your leader card is black, negate the attack. Then choose 1 black battle card from your drop area with an energy cost of 1 and add it to your hand. This you'll only be using for the Black Mass Saiyan. But it also has permanent, Sparkling 5. You can activate this card's combo skill from your hand by adding a card from your life to your hand instead of paying it. So, if you have the Black Mass Saiyan in your drop, this is draw 2 cards and negate an attack, essentially. So that is really good. Now we get into objection. Really good. 2 energy, place 1 card from your hand in your energy. Basic, classic card. Next up, or lastly, I should say, are our Desire cards. We have 2 World Peace and 1 Child's Wish. Child's Wish has this card gains a desire in all areas and activate main. If your leader card is a Shenron card, choose 1 battle card from your drop area with 15,000 or less power and an energy cost of 3 or less and play it. And World Peace is this card gains desire in all areas, and if your leader card is a Shenron card, choose 1 battle card from your drop area with an energy cost less than or equal to your current energy and play it. These are your targets for Shenron's second ability, the choose a desire card from your hand and activate his activate main skill. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. I will try and have the deck list in the description, but I guess I will just see you in the next video.